Okay, and this next level is kind of technically sort of in the anime. There are some minor differences, which of course I'm going to address. And yes, in order to keep Grave alive and keep him as the Terminator that he is, he needs to have the blood in his body periodically changed, and that means knocking over a blood bank every once in a while. Not really, but they never explain where they get all the blood from. It's probably them damn kids again, their stupid bags of poop! Oh shit, the prank war just escalated! Yes, despite the fact that you're an old man gasping out his last breaths, and Grave is in a nearly soundproof room with that loud-ass machine going on all around him, he somehow heard you. But not Mika screaming. Yeah, so that little, that moment right there does take place in the anime, and that's where Tokioka dies. And they do kidnap Mika, and they take her to a subway, which Grave does chase after her. I think he runs out into the street, and then he uses his guns to shoot the ground around him, and then fall through the street into the subway underneath. You know, kind of like that one scene from that one Underworld movie, except a lot dumber. And, yeah, they kidnap Mika right here and now. Oh, I forgot. This pink-haired girl right here, you're gonna see her on posters, and you're gonna see her in a big TV screen in a later scene. And if you beat the game on, I think, Kick-Ass difficulty, you unlock a short little animatic, or, like, a short little video with her in it. I'm not sure what the deal with that pink-haired character is because she never makes an appearance in the anime. She doesn't make an appearance in Gungrave Overdose. She's only in this, and those are the only times you actually see her. She never says anything. There's no story behind her that I know of, so I'm not sure why she's in here. The hell was I talking about? Oh, you got that, the guys in those bunny costumes. I can't remember what the hell that enemy is called. I think he might be called Harry Rabbit. I think he might even be called Roger Rabbit. Yeah, in reference to that. I think he might be a reference. He might possibly be a reference to that one rabbit in. One sec. Bullet Dance is actually really effective in this room. He might be a reference to that one rabbit in that one Silent Hill game. If that Silent Hill game came out before Gungrave did, it might not, I can't remember. Oh, over here. Blink. D-L-I-N-K. I don't know. Let's see, what the heck was this? Oh, this is a precarious situation. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I could have used Bullet Dance here. Nah, I'll heal later. Oh, jeez. Okay, those samurai guys, those guys are nasty. I think they parry your... I forgot about this. Yeah. Yeah, the rabbit guys pop their heads off and they have machine guns in their masks. And those samurai guys, I think they parry your coffin if you try and swing it at them. And they do a lot of damage. So, the next boss is that very Japanese-looking guy that you saw. His name's Ballad Birdley. The thing is, I don't know if his first... I don't know if he's, like, referring to himself in the Japanese way where you put your first name last, or if he's addressing himself in the Western way. So I'm not sure if Ballad Bird is his first... Yeah, I hate those guys. I'm not sure if Ballad Bird is his first name or his last name, but everyone just calls him Lee. And Lee is the second boss, and he's also the guy who's responsible for kidnapping Mika and challenging you here. Because he is... His role was that he was the guy who was connected in the underworld. He was the guy who had the connections. Also, he was a martial artist. And in the anime, it was... In this one, his boss form is like some sort of weird like abomination where he's got like a blade for one leg and a gun for the other. But in the anime, it was just like he was some sort of spider with like 2 long swords. And he would like put himself in a locked room with a whole bunch of prisoners and then just go apeshit and kill all of them with his sword legs, and he would love it. Like, he would just completely lose composure and go berserk. And he got, like, really upset when he found out that Grave killed Bob, because, Lee and Bob were best friends. Those two were friends in the Syndicate before Harry showed up. And they signed on with Harry for some reason. I think because Harry promised them, like, a position of power. And they just accepted that. They had faith in Harry for some goddamn reason. I don't know. Harry wouldn't have gotten anywhere without those guys. Harry... the fact is, I'm not sure why anyone, decided to follow Harry. Now, Harry does enough shit in the game to warrant getting shot, but he does much worse stuff in the anime. Like, the black guy who you saw, Bear Walking, he was like the head enforcer for the Syndicate. When the previous, guy, Big Daddy, was in charge. And Harry wound up, the black guy's named Bear Walking, he winds up marrying Bear's daughter. And I think that's how he managed to convince Walken to work for him and turn on the old boss, despite the fact of how loyal Walken was. And, like, one of the things that he does is, like, after... No, yeah. I think it's, like, after Harry becomes, like, the boss's right-hand guy, and he marries Bear's daughter, Harry invites Bear Walken over to his house for dinner, and he basically goes into, like, excruciating detail about the sex that he has with his daughter. And despite the fact that Bear Walken is, like, the head of, like, all the gunmen for the Syndicate, and he's a trained martial artist and, like, a highly skilled combatant and physically powerful enough to break Harry in half with his bare hands, he can't do it because Harry, at that point, is technically Bear's boss. And Harry's like, yeah, I'm your boss and I'm an asshole. Let me tell you about how I fucked your daughter last night. And he just does a whole bunch of various horrible shit. Like, the main reason why Harry wants to kill Mika is simply because she's the old boss's daughter, and Harry wants to purge the world of any remnant of the old regime. Harry's a bastard. He does enough shit in this game worth getting killed over. He does much worse shit in the anime. And this is one of the reasons why the anime pissed me off, is because when Grave finally meets up with Harry at the end of the anime, instead of killing him, the two wind up teaming up to fight, like, some, like, hitmen from, like, a rival criminal organization. And it's like, why? I don't know, that's getting a little ahead of myself, but that's one of the big reasons why the anime ruined, like, why the anime pissed me off so much, is because, yeah, spoilers, at the end of this, you do, in fact, kill Harry. Because Harry's a bad guy, and Harry's responsible for killing a lot of innocent people, and there was no goddamn reason. It's like, okay, yeah, Brandon and Harry were friends back in the day, but Harry crossed a lot of lines. Some lines that you just can't walk back from. Lines that you can't just be forgiven for. But yet in the anime, Brandon forgives him anyway for no goddamn reason. This next bit's a pain in my ass. This frickin' helicopter and its frickin' rockets. Yeah, that's a thing you can do, just recover health like that. Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh, you're a dick! Sup, Lee?
ボブもしくじりました。反逆の理由はビッグダディへの忠義ですか。何ですかそれ。ジジイの忘れがたみにそんなに大事ですか。死人が一人前にいいでしょう。ここが
Don't you do it.
終着駅です。
Dick! Not sure why the train crashed. Yeah, what do you call that? And Bunchi saved Mika for some reason. I don't think that's ever explained. Now, this is another thing, is like in the anime, Bob and Lee both get killed in roughly the same way. They just get shot a lot. And it's like, okay, if you're doing an anime, you might want to put some strategy into it. Like, the graveyard special for this one is he plants the coffin down and spins it around a lot. And it's supposed to imply the fact that Lee is so goddamn fast that you just need to shoot everywhere in order to hit him. And it's like, okay, maybe you could have like done that in the anime. Nope, just shoot him a lot. Just pop him a bunch with the bullets, and that's fine. Actually, I think it was that he had special bullets that actually counteracted. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. In the anime, he had special bullets that actually counteracted the, whatever, like, process they used to transform themselves, and it basically, like, shut their cells down. God, I hate the anime so much. And there's nothing else to unlock, really, because we just got all the demolition shots. Hey, Mika, how you feeling? It's technically not, but it technically is. I'm gonna save here. Aw. And then I will see you in the next episode.